and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. May we have the roll call?
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Jessberger?
Present.
Trustee Grimm?
Here.
Superintendent of Public Works and Township Administrator?
Here.
Chief of Fire?
Here.
Chief of Police?
Here.
Code Compliance?
Here.
Public Works?
Here.
Thank you. Our next meeting is scheduled to be January 6th, 2026 at 3820 Cleveland Avenue at 6 p.m. Please join us. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to accept the agenda with flexibility. Second.
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Trustee Jessberger?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
And I believe we're going to jump to the second executive session. So I would like to make a motion to adjourn into executive session pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 121.22G8 for the purpose of considering confidential information related to the marketing plan, specific business strategy. I'm so sorry. Trade secrets and or personal financial statements of an applicant for economic development assistance or negotiations with other political subdivisions respecting requests for economic development assistance that is to be provided or administered, Chapter 715 of the revised code. Second?
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Trustee Jessberger?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Jesberger,
Yes.
trustee Grimm.
Yes.
Request approval of the October 21st meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Clark,
Yes.
trustee Jesberger,
Yes.
trustee Grimm.
Yes.
Request approval of the December 9th meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Clark,
Yes.
trustee Jesberger,
Yes.
trustee Grimm.
Yes.
And then I'll read the November fiscal report. If I can, I'm going to try to type this into the agenda, but didn't get that done today. So November 1st, we had an overall fund balance of $12,444,258.38. Revenue last month was $386,675.99. Expenditures were $953,350.65, leaving us with an overall fund balance of $11,882,447.09. So I request approval of the November fiscal report.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Clark,
Yes.
trustee Jesberger,
Yes.
trustee Grimm.
Yes.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Team reports, the chat with Chief Rayleigh.
December 12th, free produce market. We had 6 pallets of food distributed to 454 individuals. Next free produce markets will be January 9th and 23rd. We're starting back with the second and fourth Friday of every month in January, 4 to 6 p.m. at 3820 Cleveland Avenue. Our next free health clinic will be this coming Thursday, the 18th, from 6 to 8 p.m. And this Friday, the 19th, we have a free movie night with Polar Express, starting at 6 p.m. at 3820 Cleveland Avenue. That's all we have.
And the calendars for the 2026 produce market, we can give to Deborah unless she already has them to push out on social media.
I just forwarded those today.
Thank you.
Those are calendars for the free food market
Yes,
and other chat events?
just the market.
Just the markets, okay.
Where are those calendars printed? You got them printed someplace?
No, she's saying they picked the dates and
Oh, got the date,
Yeah.
okay.
to release
Because
them.
I don't put it on my refrigerator and I don't know when it happens. So
All right, thank you. Beautification work group.
The only thing to add is that I really hope that this continues to the trustees next year. It was really fun to do, and we got some pretty decent attendance, so participants, and I hope it continues.
It will.
Thank you for having that, Trustee Grimm. All right, 909 Chambers Road work group.
Okay, I contacted the roofing company, Davis Roofing, to do the roof on the garage. He's in Florida at the moment, but when he gets back, he's going to spend a couple weeks down here. He'll work on replacing the roof in the back garage, and we'll start with the exterminating company at the beginning of the year. And I think once we have our organizational meeting and set who's going to be the chair of the work group, we'll fire that back up after the first year.
Okay.
I also hope that continues.
Awesome, thank you. On to administration.
I've sent out my monthly report for November. Dan and I, we met with Safe Built to do a yearly review on what's happening. This year's quite a bit slower than 2024, but we're still moving along with new projects through Safe Built. I set up with IT to get Tiffany Hanna's new website, or not website, email address, and talk with the Verizon stuff for phone and try to get that orchestrated for the beginning of the year. We can get that all switched over. G&M Plumbing winterized the parks, and with that, City of Columbus, they was concerned about not being involved, because in the past, we've just called G&M Plumbing, and they've shut the water service off and winterized everything. The city of Columbus wants to be the one who shuts the water off, that way they got notification in their system, and they want to be the ones who turn it on in the spring also, that way they got, once again, notification in their system that there is water going on there. Deal with the meters to stay at the locations, and for every location, that's a $30 fee to turn on and turn off. It's just,
That's the
The cost
bottom
of
line, they
business
wanna collect
for-
their fee.
our,
That's the real thing, they wanna collect their fee.
yes. Like I said, I contacted the exterminators about starting the process over here. Omar and I attended the Morpsey meeting to review the OPWC projects for next year. Still haven't heard any word on that yet. That's all I got for the administrator's report. Next thing I have, just a reminder, the township offices will be closed December 25th, 2025 and January 1st, 2026.
Awesome, thank you. Chief, are you required?
Request a motion to approve the 2026 through 2028 IAFF Local 1800 Collective Bargaining Agreement.
So moved.
Second?
I met with Chief earlier today, and the FO's office provided spreadsheets that broke down the exact number of them.
I
Firefighters?
double checked his, and really all I did was add a quantity number.
Right, that's
but,
what he said, he put like the number of jobs next to it. Yeah, right? Number of
Yeah,
staff,
yeah, he did a lot of work on those
Right,
projects, so.
right. And
Good job, Chief.
All the,
Thank you.
all the numbers look legit. Not that they would have, but we did check that out for us.
Ready for the roll call?
Yes, please.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Jesberger?
Yes.
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to move to approve the memorandum of understanding between Clinton Township and IAFF Local 1800 regarding the bargaining unit positions in the SAFER grant, and authorize Chief Brian Fraley to execute the MOU on behalf of the township.
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Again, we had a discussion, and I contacted Julie to ask about MOUs in contracts, and she advised that the SAFER grant one made sense to have a separate MOU, because we don't want that rolled into the contract. It's a grant. So I agree with that. Yes, I'm ready to vote.
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Jesberger?
Yes.
And last, I'd like to move to approve the memorandum of understanding between Clinton Township and IAFF Local 1800 regarding the 40-hour position in the township's fire department, and authorize Chief Brian Fraley to execute the MOU on behalf of the township.
So moved.
Second?
Again, I talked to Julie about this, and she said it's like, not use your words, 6 of one, half dozen another, that use the MOUs are rolled into a contract, but the union pushed or requested
Yeah.
that this be put as a separate document rather than rolled into the contract. And legal didn't have any problem with that, so we will allow that.
So just a quick question on my end. So when they do that as an MOU separate, because we've not ever done that with the FOP, does that mean that they can withdraw the MOU at any time?
No, it's still a contract between the parties. It just realistically, and obviously every township and union is different. It's not uncommon though that MOUs are entered into in between contracts, and then
Oh, sure.
once the new contract comes in, you kind of roll everything into. But here, because the union
Requested.
requested,
Yeah.
it's just going to be a separate standalone.
Yeah. I think that was on my understanding too, that MOUs after, in a new contract, they get rolled into the contract. That's why I called Julie and asked that question. She said it was 6 of one, half dozen other. You still confused on that?
No, typically we did an MOU like our lateral, we moved that into the next contract.
Well, yeah,
So I
that was
wasn't
my
sure if that was
question.
just kind of an out clause or what.
I guess the other thing was this job created for a person or for a position, chief position? But is that what it says in the MOU? I guess I look at that.
It's listing that they agree that Lieutenant Brown will be in that position.
That's okay with you? Okay. Okay. Can we vote?
Trustee Brown,
Yes.
trustee Jesberger,
Yes.
trustee Clark.
Yes.
Thank you. And with flexibility, just to advise everyone, most of you are aware, one of our part-time firefighters who used to be full-time with us from 2018 to 2023 left to go to Truro, remained part-time with us, became critically ill a couple of days ago, was transported to Mount Carmel East and passed away. The young man was 33 years old. So our condolences, thoughts and prayers with the family, friends, and brothers and sisters surrounding him from the fire service. We will be involved moving forward with any plans they have, helping Truro Township as much as we can in the process. So just wanted to let everyone know. Thank you.
And with that being said, I would like to make a motion to have the flag at the building hang at half-mast for a week.
So, second.
Trustee Grimm,
Yes.
trustee Jesberger,
Yes.
and trustee Clark.
Yes.
And just to get creative, is that also like, is that all township flags? Like the one here and also at Veterans Park?
I think it's just at the
3820?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
administration.
Thank you.
And Julie, what you guys talking about?
She asked if we should have a moment of silence.
Oh, okay.
And I said
All
no.
Okay.
Chief Jones?
Monthly report I submitted to the entire board. Just to give a quick rundown, we had one DOA last month, 5 shots fired calls we responded to, 1 stabbing. Our larceny and theft on the west side over here at Lennox has decreased significantly with the use of the Jet Z car. The officers come over here, and Casto providing special duty car a couple times a week. We did have 3 arrests on my way over here tonight at Sephora. I've never been in Sephora, but apparently when you shoplift there, it's a felony amount because they're just very expensive. So that's been good over there. Not for the bad people, but for us. So altogether, we had 496 calls for service last month. Those being detailed in some of those runs. And then I would like to, with flexibility, request a couple of motions on our financial side. Talked with the fiscal office today with Devin and Melissa. With our Axon contract, we should be getting that invoice, I believe, January the 14th or 15th. All the equipment has arrived. It's back in our back office there. And with that being said, I'd like to request a motion to amend our appropriation resolutions by decreasing the following lines. 2081-210-100 salaries, decreasing that line by 33,000. 2081-210-318, our training service budget, decreased that by 3,000. 2081-210-410, office and supplies by 14,000. 2081-210-420, operating supplies by 13,000. 2081-210-420-1111, that is our operating supplies for fuel. Decreased that line item by 12,000. 2081-210-430, small tools and equipment, deducting 1,300 from that line item. 2081, 210, 510 dues and fees, decreasing 1,500, and 2081, 210, 599 other by 5,000.
And increasing,
Well, I wasn't going to do that till we got all the decreases first.
yeah, it's all one resolution. Isn't
I
it?
thought we had to make 2 motions for. Oh, okay.
No, amending the appropriations is all one resolution.
Okay. Then along with that, we'll increase 2081, 210, 360 contracted services to 82,800.
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Trustee Jeffberger? Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Last time I have is Heroes and Helpers tomorrow night over here at Target. We'll be starting about 5:30, going until about 8. 8:30. And then I did submit to the board some vacation time, so I'm going to be off for the next couple weeks. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Public Works?
Just have a couple of updates for the month. The crew returned the gaylords that Swaco let us use for the election sign drop-off. The crew got half a ton of coal patch and fixed the part of Brandon Street that was tore up due to an accident. The remaining we just used for potholes around the township. And then the crew attended the 3rd annual Touch a Truck event at Dahlberg Gibson Learning Center, which is located on Walford Street. And lastly, the crew collected a total of 280 cubic yards worth of leaves, which is equivalent to 24 truckloads. That's all I have for today.
Thank you.
Code enforcement?
I submitted my monthly report to all the members of the board. I just wanted to mention in passing that I hit a milestone last month. In my 3 years, I've worked 521 cases. That was a big deal for me. I was very proud of that fact because we've made a lot of progress in how we're working through all these cases. And you know, anybody who would come in afterwards would take a look at this stuff. They should be able to figure out how to do the job more effectively because I'm using our iWorks program to the full benefit. All the correspondence, all the photographs, everything's in there. So if anybody ever has a question as to what's been done with a specific property, everything is categorized in there and they'll be able to find it. And as I've said before, I try to approach that as though I would be doing a document I'd be sending to the grand jury unit for them to impeach or indict somebody or whatever the case be. So I just want to let you know I'm very happy with that. I've had a lot of support from everybody here, from the board members and from police and from Dave. We all work as one big team and I'm very proud to be part of that. The property on Walford that we had the house and stuff torn down, I know we've talked about them moving forward to building a 4-unit apartment building there. The permits have been paid for on that, so hopefully they'll be making ground on the new buildings there sometime the first of the year. They're down there on Sale Road. They're doing that DIY program, which is going to be sort of like the zombie house flipper. So they're diligently working on that one. I talked to the guy who was overseeing that. They took 13 30-yard containers of junk out of the house. So we knew that was a problem property. We just didn't know how bad it was because we couldn't get inside. And I'm very fortunate that we didn't have to go inside because apparently it was just an absolute mess. We do have a new Frank County zoning official, Reggie Hairston. He's one of the 2 new ones they hired. And he and I have been working quite a few cases together, and he's been a very quick study. I've also worked with, obviously, Kelsey Shires, who's over there, and the other new person. They have a really good team down there, and we're doing a lot of stuff together, so things have been really getting resolved. And it's nice because they have the ability to take these cases into environmental court, which I don't have that authority, but they represent what we need to have done, and they're always asking me and telling me for follow-ups and things. So that's been a very, very good working group, and I'm very happy with that. And other than that, I don't have anything else.
Thank you. Community affairs?
Holiday updates. We did get some letters to Santa for kids. asking for specific type of toys, and I turned those all over to my contact with the North London Toy Run, which was the toy box that we had out in the lobby for the past month or so. And I wanted to thank Tiffany for her contributions and donations, and anyone else that may have dropped something off in that box. They picked up the box today, and their big event will be this upcoming Saturday. So I hope to get some pictures of that huge event to share, so folks know, get more insight on exactly what it is, and just how electric it is, and how many kids are involved from in and around the community, and how many people are benefit from the donated toys. So decorating contest, that's still ongoing until the 20th, so I'm still promoting that. Hopefully we can get some contestants. Usually we get a couple last minute entries for that, so hopefully we'll get some, because I'm seeing a lot of good decorations in and around the township. I know the UVCA does have their own separate UVCA decorating contest, and of course the township includes both the west side and east side of the township. So anybody in the townships, send those pictures in. All the information's on our website. So I think besides the movie night, we're winding down on all of our holiday events. And of course we have the OSU free health clinic on Thursday from 6 to 8. New website updates. Still doing a little bit of ironing out, still discovering some things that didn't migrate over. So still we'll be working on some of the discoveries, if you will, for an unknown period of time. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with it, and some of the attributes that it offers that we can do from the front page when people land on it to see all of the events and all the news and everything. Any questions about the website? There was a couple forms that didn't transfer over from police side, so we're looking into those specifically as to why those didn't migrate over and what we need to do to create those if we need to do that. Recycle cart updates. Apparently Swaco was unaware that some of our residents actually rent big red carts from local waste. So when our residents received their postcards last week from Swaco, basically just saying, hey, you're going to get a new cart, they didn't get a lot of information or details, so a lot of the residents kind of filled in the missing blanks and made a lot of assumptions. So Cassie and I had quite the busy day last Thursday, I think it was, fielding a lot of calls from people believing that that they were no longer going to have services by local waste, and they needed to do things that they didn't have to do. So what we discovered was that Swaco was unaware that a lot of residents rent carts from local waste. So they're addressing that issue, and so we updated the information on our website. So we haven't had any more calls since then. So it looks like it's pretty much kind of been resolved on that piece. We're still looking forward towards the end of the month, possibly beginning of next month, for the actual cart delivery. Any questions on that?
People have to request them, or they just dropping them off?
They're just dropping them off to the people who currently have carts.
Okay, so what if I don't have a cart?
And trash service.
Okay, trash service, got it, okay.
Everyone who has trash service will receive a recycle.
Okay.
tip.
And we have a whole comprehensive FAQ on our website that addresses, for now, every single possible question you can conjure up about the cart. But if you think of anything else, I'll be happy to bird dog it and find an answer and put it on there and update it. And I believe that's it. Thank you.
Do we have any appreciations?
I have one. for Assistant Chief McCoy. His presence at the Santa Parade was just outstanding. He was on the PA, talking it up to everybody. He had 2 riders with him, both dressed up. The Grinch was an absolute hit. Grabbing the windows, everybody's running up and taking pictures and saying, "We finally caught you." So I just wanted to say how proud I was of his holiday spirit that he brought to us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Same, with all the police involvement with the parade, and also especially with candy packing. I think we had 6 or 7 officers there that night. When we started off, we did not have a good crowd, so they were very much needed, greatly appreciated. Helped us get through that in a timely fashion, so worked out really well. Thank you.
I want to thank whoever left a box of candy on my steps, because I was up in Michigan helping my kids out with some things. I came home Sunday night and there was a box of candy underneath the snow on my steps. I don't know who left it.
I just want to say, as of tomorrow, I meet with Cassidy, but otherwise, I've met with everybody, and it's been amazing, like hearing about everything that you guys do and how phenomenally you do it. So, thank you to everybody. I got to do a cool ride along today. I got to see the salt barn. All sorts of fun things. So it's been real great. Learning about it.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for an amazing 4 years. It's been fabulous. I will miss all of you. My heart has grown so much now that I've gotten to know you guys over the last 4 years, and I will never forget this experience. Thank you.
Aww.
Appreciations. I'm not sure if his family or friends would watch our meeting, but I would like to share my appreciation for firefighter Tyler Norwood, for all the years of service that he's had here at Clinton Township. Even when he left, he still stayed here part-time. And I was with our fire department yesterday for a little bit and today for a little bit. And there's really no words. To explain the impact that this has had on our department and our police officers, especially, as they always run really closely with our fire. So I would also just ask that everyone send positive thoughts to Tyler and his family and friends and everyone in our township, and other firefighters and police officers who were touched by him. So he will be sorely missed. Any other appreciations?
Since this is Trustee Grimm's last meeting, it's been a pleasure over the last few years. Good times and bad times, but you know, just like when trustees first come in, they're unexperienced, and I think you've learned a lot and grown a little bit since you've been in that position. So thank you for your service to the township.
Alright,
So, item before executive session. Okay, that's my thing.
Yep.
We need to approve our investment management agreement. So I request a motion to approve the amendment to the investment management agreement with Meter Public Incorporated and to authorize the fiscal officer to execute the amendment on behalf of the township.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Jesberger?
Yes.
Trustee Grimm?
Abstain.
Alright, at this time, I'd like to make a motion to enter into executive session for ORC 121.22G1 to consider the appointment, employment, or compensation of public employees.
So moved. A second?
Rebecca? Trustee Grimm?
Yes.
Trustee Jesberger?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got that guy's attention on my resolution. He's actually been doing so.